You walk into a job interview. You sit down, the interviewer smiles and says, "So, tell me about yourself." Your heart starts pounding, your palms get sweaty, your mind goes completely blank. You know you need to say something impressive, something professional, something memorable, but all you can think is, what do they want to hear? Where do I start? What should I say? So you panic and start rambling about where you were born, your hobbies, random facts about your life. And you can see it in their eyes. They are losing interest. They are checking their watch. You are losing this opportunity.
Or maybe you are at a networking event. Someone walks up to you and says, "Hi, tell me about yourself." And once again, your mind freezes. You feel that terrible pressure. You know this is your chance to make a great first impression, but you just do not know what to say or how to say it in English.
Does this sound familiar? Have you ever felt completely lost when someone asks you to talk about yourself?
If you are nodding right now, you need to know something important. You are not alone. This is one of the most stressful questions for English learners everywhere. And it is not because your English is bad. It is because nobody ever taught you the formula. Nobody taught you the structure that native speakers use.
Exactly. And here is the thing. Tell me about yourself is not really asking for your entire life story. It is not asking where you were born or what your favorite color is. There is a specific way to answer this question that impresses people every single time.
And that is exactly what we are going to teach you today. Hi everyone, I am Emma.
And I am Alex. Welcome back to our channel, where we help you speak English with confidence in any situation.
Today, we are going to give you the exact formula for answering "Tell me about yourself." Whether you are in a job interview, at a networking event, on a first day of class, or meeting new people, this formula works.
By the end of this lesson, you will never be afraid of this question again.
So here is exactly what we are going to cover today. First, we are going to explain why this question is so difficult and what most people get wrong when they answer it.
Then, we are going to teach you the simple three-part formula that native speakers use. This formula works for any situation, whether it is formal or casual.
After that, we will give you tons of real examples for different situations. Job interviews, casual meetings, networking events, we have got all of them covered.
We will also practice the formula together, give you phrases and vocabulary you can use, and show you exactly how to structure your answer.
And at the end, we will cover common mistakes to avoid and give you a practice challenge.
This is going to be super practical and useful, so make sure you stay until the end. Let us jump in.
But before we start, if you want to improve your English speaking skills and feel confident in any conversation, hit that subscribe button right now.
Yes, we post lessons like this every week to help you speak English naturally and confidently. Subscribing is free, and it is the best way to support this channel. Okay, let us dive into the formula. Alright, so first, let us talk about why "Tell me about yourself" is such a difficult question. Why do so many people struggle with it?
Great question, Alex. And there are actually three big reasons. First, the question is incredibly vague. Tell me about yourself could mean anything. It could mean your whole life story, your hobbies, your family, your education, your work experience. Where do you even start?
Exactly. And because it is so vague, most people make the mistake of sharing too much information. They start talking about where they were born, then their childhood, then their school, then random facts, and they just keep going and going. And the person who asked the question starts to lose interest.
Right, and that brings us to the second reason this question is hard. People don't understand what the question is really asking. See, when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," they are not asking for your entire autobiography. They are asking, who are you right now, in this moment, and why are you here?
That is such an important point, Emma. The question is really asking what is relevant about you for this specific situation. If you are in a job interview, they want to know about your professional background. If you are at a social event, they want to know what you do and what your interests are. The answer changes based on the context.
Exactly. And the third reason this question is so difficult is because it is about you. It is personal. And for a lot of English learners, talking about yourself in another language feels uncomfortable. You are worried about sounding arrogant or boring. You are worried about making mistakes. So you freeze up.
I love that you brought that up, Hema, and I want to share an analogy that really helped me understand this. Answering "tell me about yourself" is like being asked to give someone directions. If someone asks, "How do I get to your house?" you do not tell them every single street in the city. You give them the most direct, relevant route.
That is a perfect analogy. You give them the essential information they need in a clear, organized way. You don't overwhelm them with unnecessary details.
Exactly. So when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," your job is not to share everything. Your job is to give them the most relevant, interesting information about who you are in a clear and confident way.
And that is what the formula does. It gives you a structure, a roadmap, so you know exactly what to say, in what order, and how much detail to give.
Right. And once you learn this formula, you will feel so much more confident. You won't have to think about what to say. You will just follow the structure, and your answer will sound natural, professional, and impressive.
So let us teach you the formula right now.
All right, here is the formula. It has three parts. Part 1, present. Part 2, past. Part 3, future. That is it. Present, past, future. Let me explain each part.
Part 1 is present. This is where you tell them who you are right now. What do you do? What is your current situation? This should be 1 or 2 sentences maximum.
Part 2 is past. This is where you give a little bit of relevant background. How did you get to where you are now? What experience or education do you have? Again, keep it short, 2 or 3 sentences.
And part 3 is future. This is where you connect your answer to the reason you are talking to this person. Why are you here? What are you looking for? What is your goal? This is usually 1 or 2 sentences.
So let me give you a complete example. Let's say I am in a job interview for a marketing position. Here's how I would answer. Hi, I am Alex, and I am currently a digital marketing specialist with about 5 years of experience. I have worked with several tech companies, helping them grow their online presence through social media and content marketing. I am really excited about this opportunity because I want to work for a company that values creativity and innovation, and I believe I can bring a lot of value to your team. Done. Present, past, future.
That was perfect, Alex. Let me break it down. Your present was, I am currently a digital marketing specialist. Your past was, I have worked with several tech companies, helping them grow their online presence. And your future was, I am really excited about this opportunity because I want to work for a company that values creativity.
Exactly. Now, the beauty of this formula is that it works for any situation. You just change the details based on the context. Let me give you another example. Let us say I am at a casual networking event, not a job interview. Here is how I would answer. Hey, I am Alex. I work in digital marketing, mostly helping companies with their social media strategy. I have been doing this for about 5 years now, and I absolutely love it. I am here today because I am always looking to connect with other people in the industry and learn about new trends. See? Same formula, but more casual.
Love it. Okay, now let me give you an example for a student. Let us say you are starting a new English class and the teacher asks everyone to introduce themselves. Here's how you could answer. Hi everyone, my name is Emma and I am a university student studying business administration. I have been learning English for about 3 years now, and I am taking this class because I want to improve my speaking skills for my future career. Present, past, future.
Perfect example, Emma. Now, let us break down each part of the formula in more detail and give you specific phrases you can use. Let us start with the present. In this part, you want to answer the question, who are you right now? Here are some phrases you can use.
For a professional context, you can say, I am currently a, or I work as a, or I am a with years of experience. For example, I am currently a software engineer, or I work as a teacher, or I am a graphic designer with 3 years of experience.
For a student context, you can say, I am a student at, or I am studying at, or I am currently in my year of. For example, I am a student at City University, or I am studying computer science at Tech College, or I am currently in my second year of medical school.
And if you are between jobs or changing careers, you can say, I am currently transitioning into, or I recently decided to pursue, or I am looking for opportunities in. For example, I am currently transitioning into data science, or I recently decided to pursue a career in teaching.
Great. Now let us talk about the past. This is where you give relevant background. The key word here is relevant. Only share information that matters for this situation. Here are some useful phrases.
You can say, I have years of experience in, or I have worked with, or my background is in, or I studied at UT. For example, I have 5 years of experience in customer service, or I have worked with international clients, or my background is in engineering, or I studied psychology at State University.
You can also mention specific achievements or skills. For example, I have managed teams of up to 10 people, or I have helped companies increase their sales by 20%, or I am skilled in graphic design and video editing, or I am fluent in 3 languages.
But remember, keep it short. Don't tell your entire life story. Just give 2 or 3 relevant facts that show why you are qualified or interesting.
Exactly. And now, the future. This is the most important part because it connects your answer to the current situation. Here are some phrases you can use.
For a job interview, you can say, I am really excited about this opportunity because, or I am looking for a position where I can, or I believe I can bring to your team, or I am passionate about and I would love to contribute to.
For a networking event, you can say, I am here today because, or I am always looking to, or I am interested in learning more about, or I hope to connect with people who.
For a passionate meeting or social situation, you can say, I am hoping to, or I would love to, or I am interested in. For example, I am hoping to make some new friends, or I would love to practice my English, or I am interested in learning about different cultures.
Okay, so now let us put it all together with more examples. Emma, let me ask you, tell me about yourself.
Sure. Hi, I am Emma, and I am currently an English teacher specializing in helping non-native speakers improve their speaking skills. I have been teaching for about 6 years now, both online and in traditional classrooms, and I have worked with students from over 30 different countries. I am passionate about creating a supportive learning environment, and I love seeing my students gain confidence in their English abilities. That's why I do what I do.
That was fantastic, Emma. You hit all 3 parts perfectly. Okay, let me give you another example for a different situation. Let us say someone is a recent graduate looking for their first job. Here is how they could answer. Hi, my name is Carlos and I recently graduated with a degree in computer science from Tech University. During my studies, I completed 2 internships where I worked on mobile app development and learned a lot about user experience design. I am now looking for an entry-level position where I can apply my skills and continue learning from experienced professionals in the field.
Perfect. See how he acknowledged that he is a recent graduate, but still highlighted his relevant experience through internships. That is exactly what you should do if you don't have much work experience yet.
Right. Now let us talk about adjusting your answer based on the situation. If you are in a formal job interview, your answer should be professional, focused on your work experience, and about 30 to 60 seconds long.
But if you are in a casual situation, like meeting someone at a party or a social event, your answer should be shorter, more relaxed, and can include personal interests. For example, hey, I am Emma. I teach English online, which I love because I get to meet people from all over the world. In my free time, I'm really into photography and hiking. How about you?
See the difference? Same formula, but the tone and details change based on the situation. And that little question at the end, how about you, is a great way to keep the conversation going.
Absolutely. Now let us give you some more vocabulary and phrases that will make your answer sound more natural and impressive. Instead of just saying, I am good at, you can say, I specialize in, or I am skilled in, or I have expertise in.
Instead of saying I worked at, you can say I have experience working with, or I have had the opportunity to, or I have been involved in.
And instead of just saying, I want to, you can say, I am eager to, I am excited to, or I am looking forward to. These phrases sound much more enthusiastic and professional.
Great tips, Emma. Now, here is another pro tip. When you are giving your answer, try to show some personality. Don't just list facts like a robot. Smile, use intonation, show enthusiasm. This makes you memorable and likable.
Exactly. And one more thing, practice your answer out loud before you actually need to use it. Don't just think about it in your head. Actually say it out loud multiple times until it feels natural and comfortable.
Yes, because when the moment comes, you don't want to be searching for words. You want your answer to flow naturally and confidently.
All right, so let's do one more complete example together. Alex, imagine you are a freelance graphic designer meeting a potential client at a coffee shop. Tell me about yourself.
Sure. Hi, I am Alex, and I am a freelance graphic designer specializing in branding and logo design. I have been working independently for about 4 years now, and I have had the pleasure of working with small businesses and startups to help them create strong visual identities. I am really passionate about helping entrepreneurs bring their vision to life, and I would love to hear more about your project and see if I can help you achieve your goals.
Excellent! You made it personal, professional, and you ended with a clear connection to the reason you are meeting. That is exactly how you do it.
All right, everyone. We have covered a lot today, so let us do a quick review of the formula and the key phrases.
Yes, so remember, the formula is present, past, future. 3 simple parts.
Part 1. Present. Who are you right now? Use phrases like I am currently, or I work as, or I am a with years of experience. Repeat, I am currently.
Part 2. Past. What is your relevant background? Use phrases like, I have years of experience in, or I studied at, or I have worked with. Repeat, I have experience in.
Part 3. Future. Why are you here? What do you want? Use phrases like, I am excited about this opportunity because, or I am looking for, or I am passionate about. Repeat, I am excited about.
And remember, keep your answer short. 30 to 60 seconds is perfect. Do not ramble. Give the essential information and stop.
Also, adjust your tone based on the situation. Formal for job interviews, casual for social settings, but always follow the same 3-part structure.
If you can remember this simple formula, you will never struggle with this question again.
Okay, now it is time for your practice challenge. We want you to create your own Tell Me About Yourself answer right now, using the present, past, future formula.
Yes, pause this video and actually say your answer out loud. Think about your current situation, your relevant background, and your goals. Put it all together in a clear, confident answer.
And here is the second part of your challenge. We want you to write your answer in the comments below. Use the formula we taught you. Tell us about yourself. We will read every comment and give you feedback.
This is so important, everyone. The only way to get comfortable with this question is to actually practice it. So do the challenge right now. Write your answer in the comments. We cannot wait to read them.
All right, everyone. Before we finish, we need to talk about some common mistakes that people make when answering this question.
Yes, mistake number 1, sharing too much personal information. When someone asks, tell me about yourself, they do not want to know about your childhood, your family problems, or random personal details. Keep it relevant to the situation.
Exactly. If you are in a job interview, they do not need to know where you were born or that you have 3 cats. Talk about your professional background. Save the personal stuff for casual conversations with friends.
Mistake number 2, making your answer too long. If your answer is more than a minute or 90 seconds, it is too long. People lose interest. Keep it short, clear, and focused.
Right. Mistake number 3, being too modest or too arrogant. Some people say, I am not really that good at anything, or I am just a simple person. That sounds insecure. Other people brag too much and sound arrogant. Find the balance. Be confident but humble.
Good point. Mistake number 4, not preparing an answer. A lot of people think they can just improvise when someone asks this question, but then they freeze and stumble. You need to prepare and practice your answer in advance.
Absolutely. And mistake number 5, forgetting to connect your answer to the situation. Always end with the future part. Explain why you are there, what you are looking for, or what you hope to achieve. This shows purpose and direction.
And one more mistake, speaking in a monotone voice with no energy. Even if your words are perfect, if you sound bored or nervous, people will not be impressed. Show some enthusiasm, smile, make eye contact.
All right, everyone, we have reached the end of this lesson, and we want to take a moment to recognize your hard work.
You just learned one of the most important communication skills in English. Knowing how to introduce yourself confidently can open so many doors for you. Job opportunities, friendships, networking connections, all of it starts with a great introduction.
And here's what we want you to remember. This question is not a test. It is an opportunity. It is your chance to make a great first impression, to show who you are, and to start a meaningful conversation.
So don't be afraid of this question anymore. You have the formula, you have the phrases, you have the tools you need to answer confidently and impressively.
And remember, confidence comes from preparation. The more you practice your answer, the more natural it will feel. So practice it out loud, in front of a mirror, with a friend, or even record yourself. The more you do it, the better you will get.
You are capable of amazing things. You are improving every single day. And we are so proud of you for being here, for learning, for pushing yourself to grow.
Keep going. Keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself. You have got this.
Okay, before you go, we need 2 things from you. First, if this lesson helped you, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more English learners like you, and it lets us know that you want more practical lessons like this.
And second, we have a really important challenge for you in the comments. We want you to write your tell me about yourself answer using the present, past, future formula. Tell us who you are, what your background is, and what your goals are.
This is your chance to practice in a safe, supportive environment, and we promised we will read your comment and give you feedback. So don't be shy. Scroll down right now and introduce yourself to us and to the community.
We cannot wait to meet you and learn about your journey.
All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you so much for learning with us. We will see you in the next lesson.
Yes, keep practicing your introduction, keep building your confidence, and remember, you are ready for any conversation.
Until next time, keep speaking with confidence, not perfection.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.